Okay, Libra, this is going to be a reading for you. I pre-shuffled, prayed. We're pretty much going to get into it. I want to do a Celtic cross today. So, yeah. I'm going to cut them. Okay. And we're going to start. Okay, we're going to start right here, and this is going to be your present situation, the energy or obstacles you face right now. Okay. Okay, what I'm getting from this is that, for one, you're doing a lot of thinking. The obstacles you're dealing with are going to call for patience and to think about things, not jump into things. So whatever this situation is, it calls for you to be patient and weigh out all the different options and weigh out all of the different things that are taking place. You know, don't jump into one thing. Don't set your mind on one thing. Take the time needed to really think it through. And then we have this card, which is the immediate challenge. The energy that is blocking or influencing your situation. Something ended and there's change. So, a lot of people, you know, fear the death card. No, this is about change. This is about things, you know, sometimes doors close and that doesn't mean that, you know, a window's not going to open. Yeah. So you've had some change, and it's big. It's big change. You know, there's some things that have ended, it feels like, and there's big change in your life at the moment. The root cause, the foundation, or unconscious energies that your situation is based on. Carrying a lot of weight, a lot of burdens. There's a lot of weight right now, it feels like, and a lot of things that have to be weighed out. There's a lot of burdens, a lot of it feels heavy. It feels heavy. But at the same time, there's been a change. There's been something that, you know, this is a 10 card right here. That's an ending. But what happens with an ending? There's a beginning. So, you know, carrying all those burdens and such, it feels like that energy is not going to last forever. You know what I'm saying? Because that is a 10 card. That's, you know, 10s are about endings, and then you start a new beginning. But you know, there is a lot of burdens that's weighing in on this situation. Okay, number 4, the 4 card right here. This is the recent past. What you have just left behind that affects your present situation. Okay. The Emperor. For some of you, this could be, you know, this could have something to do with court-related or such, or a judge or a lawyer or something of that nature. But for some of you, this is where you took control of your life. And, you know, in the recent past, you had control. And it's like now you feel like you don't have control. And it's like things are really heavy. So it's going to be different for different people, it feels like. Then we have this card up here, which is a message from above. Information from your higher self regarding this situation. You know, this could also be signs from, you know, your spirit guides or the universe, God, your angels. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Okay. Keep your eyes on what you desire. Now I want you to look. He's looking at the world. He's holding it in his hands. He's looking for what he desires, it feels like. Don't close your eyes to what you desire. And I feel like with... you know, this is the Two of Wands. This is a feeling like, you know, don't give up on what you want, but there will be growth. There's going to be a lot of growth to be had, and learning from situations, learning from this situation, it feels like. But it feels like, I feel like you're being told to keep your eyes on what you want. Don't give up on what you want. But at the same time, hold on to what you have. Look at that hand holding on to that one wand. This one's over here, but he's holding on to the one wand. So hold on to what you do have that's so important in your life, in your world. Wow, that's a strong message right there for someone from above. Then we have this card here, the immediate future, likely events that lie just ahead of you. King of Swords. Okay. Now, if this is court related, then, you know, again, this could be a judge or a lawyer or such. If not, this feels like that you get control of your life. You start taking back control. And it's like, you know, if you want something to happen, you're going to make it happen. King of Swords, you know, going to move on the truth and really wants to get things going and wants to take control and take charge. So it feels like things will start moving in your favor. You're taking charge, getting control. Okay, this card down here is your thoughts and feelings. Ask yourself, how are you feeling about the matter at hand? Queen of Swords. Wanting to cut ties, it feels like, with, you know, whatever is trying to hold you back or keep you down. So it's a feeling like cutting away anything that does not matter anymore and holding on to what does matter. And really taking control of your life, it feels like. This card here, other people's thoughts and feelings. How others' opinions influence the situation. We've got the Two of Pentacles. So it's like weighing other people's opinions and their, you know, what their thoughts are on your situation. It's like you are weighing them back and forth. You know, trying to figure out what's best for you in your life. And then we have your hopes or fears. What you hope or fear out of the situation. Okay, you hope for movement. And if you look, there's also a child here. So you hope for movement forward. So your hopes are, it feels like, to have this movement forward, this positive movement. And moving into calmer waters, leaving behind the turmoil, it feels like. Potential outcome, likely outcome of the entire situation. Queen of Wands. So you've got a lot of, you got two queens, you've got an emperor, a king, and, you know, Queen of Wands, family, loving, caring, taking care of what matters to you. This is a lot of growth. I feel like in your outcome, you're going to have a lot of growth and, you know, possibly going where everything may not make sense at first, but things start growing for you, because I'm drawn to that sunflower. Things will get happier in the future. It's like there may be some you know, big ups and downs, and then it's like things change. So this is not a bad reading. It starts out a little bit rocky right here, but it looks like it's going to move more in a calmer fashion. And do hold on to your hopes and dreams, it feels like. So this does feel like this is possibly for several people. It doesn't feel like it's for one. It feels like, and also, you know, if you're allowing other people's opinions to take you up and down, like being on this ocean, don't do that. Now, weighing opinions of people you can trust, that's one thing. But, you know, allowing people's opinions that you don't trust, that, you know, you shouldn't even take their opinions to heart. Just put it aside and don't even pay it any mind. That's what this feels like. But this looks like you're headed for a lot of growth in your life. Now, where that's going to take you, it's like you want to go one way, but that, you know, with this one here, with the world being shown, it's not out of the picture. It just may take a bit, it feels like. Because of the way I'm drawn to how there's a rippled over here. This is not. So we've got calm water here, not so calm here. But then we got, you know, the Queen of Wands coming up for you as the outcome. So that's a positive feel right there. It's like going from this Queen of Swords to this Queen of Wands, and yeah, Queen of Swords are ready to cut people. You know, ready to just, if you aren't serving me, be gone. You know, if you're bringing me drama, be gone. But then you get up here to Queen of Wands, you know, family, life, love, and caring, and, you know, it's got a good feeling to it. So, feels like you're heading in a good direction. Just keep your faith and your head up.